Hello everyone. In this module, growth and development of childhood, we are going to discuss about the concept of growth and development and characteristics of growth and development and finally differences between growth and development. Okay, let me discuss the topic growth and development of childhood. As for the human being is concerned, life starts with the conceptions in the mother womb as a result of process of fertilization of ovum of mother by sperm cell of father. The mother womb then become a place for the growth and development of new life. From the formation of fetus till the baby comes into the world, its weight increases 11 lakh times. The teeny small zygote grows into a baby about 50 centimeter long with weight about 3.5 kg at the time of birth. The neonate or newborn infant is small and helpless, ill proportioned, being incapable of satisfying even its vital biological needs. But it's capable of development given suitable environment conditions. The organ of the child grow and mature due to teaming and training, at which improvement development takes place in the functioning of individual and behavior. Okay, let me see the concept of growth. In the strict sense of terminology, the two terms of growth and development have different meaning. The term growth is used purely in the physical science. It generally refers increases in size, length, height, and weight. Changes in the quantitative aspects, which could be objectively observed and measured, come into the domain of growth. The growth is one of the components of developmental process. In a sense, development in quantitative aspects in the terms as growth. The characteristics of growth. The characteristics of growth it refers to increases caused by becoming a larger and heavier. It quantitative, addictive, and augmented. The characteristics of growth is objectively observable and measurable. The growth does not continue throughout life. It stops when maturity has been obtained, and also it may or may not be bring the development. For example, child may grow in terms of weight and height by becoming a fat, but growth may not bring any functional improvement like qualitative change or development. So the rate of growth is not uniform and it is proceeds more rapidly in the early years of life but slows down in the latter year of infancy. Again, at puberty there is a sudden rise in the speed of growth. There exists wide range of individual differences among children with respect of growth. The rate of the growth of different parts of the body is different. Let me discuss the concept of development. Development implies overall changes in shape, form of structure, resulting in improved working or functioning. It indicates the changes in the quality or character rather than in quantitative aspects. Development is the result of growth, maturation, and learning. Let me discuss the characteristics of development. Development is a progressive series of changes that occur in an orderly, predictable pattern as a result of maturations and experience. Development is directional and sequential. So, it is continuous in all areas of mental activity. It does not stop with puberty as the case of growth. The goal of development is to enable the individual to adapt to the environment in which he lives. The development result in improved functioning of the individual. It is a complex process of integrating many structures and functions. Development is of many aspects that may be physical, emotional, intellectual, social, and moral, and nowadays language also. And individual differences are seen in the different aspects of development. The rate of development is not uniform throughout of lifespan of individual. Actually, the child makes an advancement of during particular period of development and takes the rest in the next following period to consolidate his development. In advancing, therefore, he turns back and the moves forward again like a spiral. Thus, it could be said that development is spiral and not linear. So, development influenced maturation and learning. The development is very much related to one's environment. Its stimulating environment helps to individual to develop many skills. The development is based on the modeling of parents and teachers and other elder members. Since development is qualitative in nature, it cannot be measured directly. It could be assessed through keen observation in behavioral situations. So, development is the possible even without growth. For example, even a saturated people may exhibit strong physical functioning. Now we can see the differences between growth and development. Growth is quantitative, for that it indicates increases, enlargement, and augmentation. Development is both quantitative and qualitative, and it results in improved functioning at the individual. Growth could be objectively observed and measured, as development is mainly qualitative in it cannot be measured. It could be accessed through keen observation in behavioral situation. Growth does not continue throughout the lifespan. It stops after the maturation is obtained. So development is continuous in all areas of mental activity. It does not stop after puberty. Growth is one aspect of development. Development is a complex and many-sided. Growth occurs in different parts of organism. Development describes the changes in organism as a whole and does not list the changes in parts. Growth is not directional. Development is progressive and sequential. Growth The rate of the growth is not uniform in all parts of an organism. The rate of development is uniform. The individual differences exist in the growth among children. In case of development, children differ in their development, in their level of development in different aspects of physical, social, emotional, and intellectual. So, in the case of growth, is not affected very much by learning. Learning and experience affects by the development of very great extent. The growth may or may not toward to development. In the case of development, in one aspect promotes the development in another aspects among physical, social, emotional, and intellectual. For that, development is integrative. Okay, thank you viewers. We will meet in the next module.